Everyone, Cerise here from CeriseFairFacts.com. Well, I am going to New Brunswick soon, and I thought what I would do is sharpen up on my skills from making seafood. So, like cooking seafood, and I'm talking about mussels, lobsters, clams, and calamari. Because when I get there, I plan to get on the beach, and I plan to get to when the tide is low, and getting myself some razor clams and then cooking them. I'll make a video about that, but right now we're talking about today's meal. Now, this pan is not hot. It's just that I have no room on my counter for anything else because I have everything laid out, and I'm trying to keep everything efficient in my spot there. So this is the calamari. Just regular calamari bought from Loblaws, and it's delicious, raw calamari. And like I said, I'm going to be deep frying this today. So I'm going to be mixing it with some flour. Now I don't use eggs with my concoction that I put together for deep frying. Some people do use eggs because it adds that little lighter kind of fluffiness, but I don't. So I put in a little bit, and I don't measure, so I have no clue how much I put in. I'm sorry. But I will tell you, I did put in some flour with some peppercorns, and I'm going to put in a little bit more peppercorns because I love peppercorns so much. And then I'm going to add, if I can find it, and I'm sure I will in a second. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right over here on the counter. Some garlic powder. I put garlic powder in everything too. The reason why I put garlic powder in everything is because it just kind of adds that home cooked kind of meal taste, you know. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water, and I'm going to mix it up until it is not dough. You don't want it like this. You don't want it like that. Okay, definitely not like that. You want it a little bit more runnier, so you add a little bit more. Just water and flour, and the flour that I'm using is right here. All-purpose flour, very simplistic, nothing too fancy. So now the consistency is changing a little bit, and it looks like this now. Okay, a little bit thicker, but I don't want it too thick or too thin, because if it's too thin, then it doesn't really fry well, deep fry well. So I think actually this is good. Let me look. This is good. I like this. Let me show you. Not too thick, not too thin. Okay? Just beautiful. All right. There we go. Gonna put one in like that. You know what? Very simplistic. You want to make it so simplistic, like you're frying, like you're deep frying onion rings or something like that. Okay? There we go. Another one. Another one. You could throw a whole bunch in there at one time. Mmm, smells good. Wow. I love when food smells good. You just know it's going to taste good. When something smells good, you know it's going to taste good, right? Okay. Here we go. You just want to place them in strategically, not necessarily on top of each other. I wish you guys could see this. The pot is obviously very big, but I don't have a lot of oil in there, actually. And what I'm going to do now is just allow them to do their job, and instead of popping your ear off, what I'm going to do is get back to you when they're all done. Because you can already see what I did. You get the gist of it. I'll be right back. CeriseFairFacts.com. See you in a minute. Hey everyone. Welcome back to CeriseFairFacts.com. Okay, so I am finished the calamari, and I want to show you guys what it looks like. Look at that. Delicious, yummy, crunchy, very, very good. Now, you know, you really don't have to eat the calamari breaded. You really don't. You might want to just, you know, make calamari and not worry about having it breaded or anything like that, and just deep fry it, or even do how you want to do it. That's just great. But today I decided to deep fry it. And I also decided to make this dip for it. This dip has just 3 ingredients. That is it. The 3 ingredients is real lemon, just a squirt of it, pesto, just a spoonful of it, and balsamic Hellmann's mayonnaise. Yes, and so what I did was mix it all together, and that's what I got. It tastes good, it tastes great, it's very simplistic. If you're like me and you don't want to go out and buy all the cream and make all your own stuff and you just want to make your own concoction, this is a safe one. It's also a cheap one. A little bit of pesto on sale I got, a little bit of mayonnaise on sale, and also the rail lemon that's really not expensive at all. Take your calamari, just dip it in. Delicious. Okay. Remember, your calamari, hold on, I'm going to wash it back with some of this right here. Clamato juice. Tastes really good with clams and seafood. But remember, you really, your calamari should not be so chewy. It should be nice and soft where it melts in the mouth, and if you bite into one, it shouldn't be like hard to bite into. Let me get another one. I don't know if I'm eating it just to show you that it's good or just to show you that it shouldn't be chewy. Here we go. See that? It really shouldn't be difficult to bite on or difficult to chew. So make sure that when you are cooking it, you don't overcook it, but at the same time it's not undercooked. It's really, with practice, you'll get to really learn how to do it very well.